Hello, St. Albert the Great families. Father Estock here with a welcome to the 23-24 year of faith formation for our parish and for our youngest members, for your children. I'm so delighted that you have brought your children to Christ in the church, and I offer you again a welcome. As you may recall from last year's faith formation sessions, we have tried to highlight and intensify the role of the family in the faith formation of our children. This is based upon my belief, but I think the church's belief, that our children will only get from us in the faith what comes to them through the most important people in their lives with faith, and that is their parents, moms and dads, in the role of the first teachers of their children in the ways of faith. This year, we and in the Catholic Church in the United States are experiencing a thing called a Eucharistic revival. And so I'm adding to this invitation to build a family of faith and a family faith formation program. I'm adding this notion of Eucharistically shaped families. What we are hoping to do, the bishops are hoping to do through the parishes, is to revive our understanding, our enthusiasm, and our dedication to the Holy Eucharist. You know, that is the celebration of the Mass and Jesus' body and blood in the Holy Sacrament of Communion. So, in order to have a Eucharistically shaped family, we are going to have to examine, well, what was a Eucharistically shaped faith? A Eucharistically shaped faith is nothing other than a faith built on self-sacrificing and mutual love among persons. That's what the Holy Eucharist is. It's the self-sacrifice of Jesus for the sake and the love of the Father and for the love of God's people. And in the Holy Mass, we return that sacrifice of Jesus to the Father in love. So it is all self-sacrificing, but it is also mutual, from God to us and from us to God. So that's what it means to have a Eucharistic faith. And we as Catholics are unique among all the Christians in the sense that we have a Eucharistic Christian faith. So, if we are going to have a Eucharistic faith, and then we are going to translate that into a Eucharistic family, it would be a family that is based upon and built upon this notion and the principle and the power of self-sacrificing and mutual love. Husbands for wives, moms for dads, dads for moms, moms for kids, kids for dads, etc. All of us engaging in this practice of self-sacrificing love, one for the other, for the sake of love. So that would be a Eucharistically shaped family. So if we're going to have a Eucharistically shaped family and Eucharistically shaped faith, especially in our youngest children, we have got to have a Eucharistically shaped weekly schedule. And so you know what I'm getting to is that we cannot have a Eucharistically shaped faith and a Eucharistically shaped family if we don't have a participation in the Holy Eucharist, in the Mass. So what I'm asking is this year to make a new dedication, a renewed dedication to celebrating Sunday Mass, or Saturday night or Sunday night, but to celebrate Mass together as a family. Even if you have members of your family that aren't Catholic, I know some of us have mixed religion families. It doesn't mean that we can't bring the children, the Catholic children, to Mass together as a family. That would be a Eucharistically shaped family, building a Eucharistically shaped faith through the Eucharistic liturgy or the Mass. So please consider this invitation, and please hear how important it will be for our youngest generation, for them to find meaning in this world that is plagued by confusion, that they might find relationship in a world divided and isolated one from the other. The Lord Jesus has this offer. in the Holy Eucharist, in his sacrifice on the cross for us, and in his promise and hope of resurrection and new life. Sisters and brothers, please join me. Let's build a Eucharistic faith. Let's build Eucharistic families. Let's revive the Eucharistic celebration of this community of faith. Please come to Mass and begin this year of formation in the spirit of the Eucharistic revival. Let's have faith. God bless you.